Chapter 3: Food and Health. Let's learn about our food, exercise and rest, spread of diseases, different food groups, diseases, prevention of communicable diseases. We eat food to live, but do we eat the right kind of food? Research has proved that well-nourished children have higher test scores and better school attendance. So, it is very important to eat healthy and nutritious food. Our food. We need energy to work or to play. From where do we get this energy? We get this energy from the food we eat. This energy also helps to repair the damaged cells, helps us to grow and helps us to reproduce. The materials in the food which help us to remain healthy are known as nutrients. However, all the food we eat do not contain the same nutrients. Apart from food, our body also needs good exercise and enough rest. We need to drink clean water and breathe fresh air to remain healthy. Eating too little or too much makes one sick. To make our body fit and healthy, to work and play, we must eat a balanced diet. Balanced diet. The food we eat daily is our diet. A diet which contains all the nutrients, roughage and water in the right amount is called a balanced diet. The various nutrients needed by our body are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. The diet may vary from person to person depending on the age, sex and lifestyle. Quantity maximum to least. Ice cream, juice, meat, fish and egg, milk, cheese, fruits and vegetables, bread, cereals and potatoes. Infobit. People who do more physical work need to include more carbohydrates in their diet. A growing child needs to eat a protein-rich diet. Different food groups. Let us revise in brief the importance of each food group. Nutrients, what they do for the body, found in carbohydrates, provide energy for work and play. Bread, rice, wheat, sugar, potato, honey, corn, jams and jellies. Proteins help us to grow. They build our muscles. Pulses, milk, cheese, chicken, fish, eggs, soya, beans and peas. Fats provide heat and energy to the body. Eating too much fat is not good for health. Oil, milk, butter, cheese, ghee, cream, meat and dry fruits. Vitamins. They are also called protective foods as they help to fight diseases. Fruits, vegetables, eggs and fish. Minerals like iron, calcium helps in growth and to keep us healthy, helps to make bloods, helps to build strong bones and teeth. Fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs and fish. Along with our body also needs lots of water and roughage. Water. Water is neither an energy yielding or nor a body building substances, but it is very much needed by our body to perform many chemical reactions. It also regulates our body temperature. Roughage. The part of food that is not digested by our body is known as roughage. It helps in regulating bowel movements and also to retain water in our body. Dalia, broken wheat, whole grains and pulses and salads are the best sources of roughage. Exercise and rest. Apart from eating a balanced diet, we also need to exercise regularly to keep fit and healthy. Benefits of exercise. Regular exercise makes our body fit and our muscles become active. Exercise can burn extra fat of our body and make us slim. It makes our heart beat faster and improves blood circulation. We sweat a lot during exercise, which makes our body cool and clean. Rest. Studying or working for long hours makes our body weak and inefficient. To make our body regain the strength, the body has to be given rest. During resting time, our brain gets complete rest. Our heart beats slower and our muscles relax. Correct posture. Posture refers to the way we hold our body while we sit, stand, walk or read. It is important to maintain correct posture. We should keep our back straight while we are standing or sitting. Diseases. Disease is a state in which the body or a body part does not function properly. Diseases are of two types: non-communicable diseases, communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases. These are those diseases that do not pass from one person to another. These can occur because of several reasons. 1. Lack of healthy food. Lack of or deficiency of nutrients like vitamins and minerals in the food causes diseases. They are called deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases can be prevented or cured by a proper diet. The following table show the effects of the deficiency of different vitamins and minerals and the foods which should be eaten as prevention or cure. Name of disease. Show lacks of this in the diet. Some things which should be eaten as prevention or cure. Night blindness. When you cannot see well at night or in dim light. Vitamin A. Carrot, tomato, green vegetables, papaya, mango, milk, butter, eggs, fish, liver, etc. Poor growth. Nervous disorders like beriberi, where the person becomes sluggish. Vitamin B. Milk, meat, nuts, eggs, cereals, dark green vegetables, etc. Scurvy, bleeding gums. Skin takes long to heal. Vitamin C. Tomato, citrus fruit, green leafy vegetables, lemon, etc. Rickets, bones and joints do not grow well. Vitamin D, milk, eggs, liver, vegetable oils, fish, exposure to sunshine, etc. Goiter, thyroid gland does not function properly. Iodine, iodized salt, seaweed, etc. Anemia, less iron in the blood which makes you look pale and get tired easily. Iron, apples, green leafy vegetables, meat, bananas, radish, milk, carrot, etc. Underdeveloped bones and teeth, calcium and phosphorus. For calcium milk, for phosphorus and milk products, green vegetables, beans, etc., milk, meat, fish, etc. 2. Unhealthy lifestyle. Many non-communicable diseases like heart diseases, abnormal blood pressure, lung diseases, cancer and diabetes etc. are caused because of unhealthy habits like unhealthy diet, physical inactivity and environmental pollution. Overeating and frequent eating of fatty or oily foods can lead to accumulation of extra fat in the body and cause overweight conditions. This condition is known as obesity. People who are obese may suffer from heart problems, breathing problems, diabetes, certain types of cancer and joint pain. Communicable diseases. These are those diseases that can be passed from one person to another. These can be caused by pathogens like bacteria, virus, protozoa and fungi. Bacteria can cause diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis and meningitis. Protozoa can cause diseases like malaria and dysentery. Fungi can cause skin diseases like ringworm disease and nail infections. Virus can cause diseases like common cold, influenza, bird flu, HIV, swine flu, COVID-19 and polio. Capsid, nucleic acid, sheath, rod, tails. Spread of diseases. Communicable diseases spread through different ways. Through air. Diseases like common cold, flu and tuberculosis are spread through air. When the infected person sneezes or coughs, the microbes spread into the air and infect others. Through food and water. Some diseases such as typhoid, diarrhea, cholera and jaundice are spread through contaminated food and water. Food and water get infected with germs when they are not stored properly. Through insects, diseases like malaria and dengue are spread through mosquito bite. When a female Anopheles mosquito bites, it can cause malaria by spreading germs. AIDS mosquitoes spread a disease called dengue. Through direct contact, many diseases like common cold, measles, conjunctivitis, leprosy, and chickenpox spread through direct contact either through clothing or articles used by the sick person. Prevention of communicable diseases. Communicable diseases can be prevented by taking following precautions. In case of infectious diseases, patients should be in case of infectious diseases, patient should be kept isolated from healthy people. Clothes and other articles of patient should be kept separate and disinfected. Room floor should be cleaned with phenyl or Dettol. Drinking water should be boiled and filtered properly. Food material should be covered properly. Fruits and vegetables should be washed before eating. Vaccination, oral drops. Vaccination. Vaccination is a way to develop ability of the body to fight against diseases. When a vaccine of a particular disease is given to a person, he develops an ability to fight against the germs of the disease. The ability of fighting against germs is called immunity, for vaccines are available for many diseases. DPT vaccine is given to prevent diphtheria, tetanus and pertussis. Polio vaccine is given to prevent polio. MMR vaccine is given to prevent measles, mumps and rubella. Key points. The food we eat throughout the day is called diet. We need a balanced diet, exercise, rest and sleep to keep ourselves fit. Some diseases are communicable and some are non-communicable. Non-communicable diseases are caused by lack of nutrients, unhealthy lifestyle, allergies, or are birth related. Communicable diseases are caused by disease producing microbes called germs. Communicable diseases can be prevented through hygienic practices and vaccination. Chapter